Welcome back to Granit Keep D&D 5th edition. It's been a few weeks since we got together. Welcome back to Granit Keep D&D 5th edition. It's been a few weeks since we got together. Welcome back to Granit Keep D&D. There we go. Alright. I'm playing Godric. I'm a badass bard that is in competition with Card. Whatever.
I am Ritosh, a 3rd level half-orc barbarian, and I love wolves.
I am Carr. I'm a level 3 dragonborn, and Godric is not keeping up with me.
Whatever.
I am Skaggy, the Dwarf Hill Chaotic Wizard.
And I'm Kelly, the guy behind the maps. We are missing Halinor again. Real life seems to be bothering him for a bit, so he is, game-wise, he is on a mission for a druid. So it's been a while since we played, so we're going to do a bit of a summary. You guys had a mission to clear out Granit Keep, which was Skaggy's uncle's keep. And only his uncle has been missing for a while. You found that it was full of hobgoblins. You managed to clean it out. You did make a new friend, Grinkle, a hobgoblin who is now working with you guys. And you made a friend, Mia, who
is badass.
Tends to be kind of a badass chick there who says she's central of the keep. She's supposed to take care of it until the uncle comes back. So, but you guys found yourself surrounded by about 75 hobgoblins, almost 20 to 1. So you guys are feeling a little depressed and a little down when all of a sudden the Archdruid appeared to give Halinor a mission. She taught him how to fly and sent him off. So there went your healer. You asked her for some help, and she said she doesn't interfere with these small-time affairs. But if her friend who was with her, Savara, wanted to help, she could, but she only had an hour. And then they had to leave. And so that was plenty of time for Savara, who is actually a silver dragon. She shifted form and kind of routed the hobgoblins, sent them running. Not necessarily killed them all, but routed them. So they're gone for now, giving you guys a little bit of time to breathe and figure out a plan. So you had several things that you needed to get done. And this is what last time we had just finished up. On the list was you need to go talk to the officials who are a few towns away, at least. I think I told you about 2 weeks probably of walking to get there and state that you had cleaned out the keep and see whether they would officially sign it over to Skaggy or not. They have control of the land and the deeds, and if a noble goes missing, it reverts back to the local official. So that's one of the things that you needed to do. You needed to go, you thought maybe you needed a way to defeat these hobgoblins, and there was a rumor of a general who had, ages ago, who had been a great general and had weapons and armor and things like that may have been geared specifically toward defeating hobgoblins, so you thought you might go and investigate his tomb and see if there's something you could, that might help you out. Another thought somebody had said is you should follow the hobgoblins to wherever they're from and take out their base, and you decided that maybe you weren't strong enough to do that was not an option at this point. Now your other friend Tamers had showed up as well. He was a ranger that you had rescued a month ago, and we left off, your plan was to give him some gold, which I think you already did, and a letter, which you had spent half a day writing and got everything and signed, sealed, and was ready to send him off to Hamlet and then from there he would go on to Arendelle and get the stuff signed. And hopefully that would be sufficient, and you guys would be owners of the keep. And I think that's where you left it off. That was your plan. And then I think you were going to go north to look for that tomb. But you haven't left yet. Tamarisk hasn't left yet. I think you were debating on whether you were going to go to Hamlet itself. They had been attacked, and if you were going to offer them anybody who needed a place to stay at your keep.
I thought we had agreed to send Tamarisk, but we hadn't agreed on anything else.
Right. So in Godric's split-second decision that was not done over 2 weeks, he decided that, hey, remember when we were told that if we didn't, officially get the keep signed over to us, it could potentially be taken by an army back by the courts and blah, blah, blah. Why don't we go request aid along with, this is a kingdom. We might as well request aid from these people and maybe try to get some help, because these people are obviously threatening the kingdom itself. So it's not just a threat to our keep. So it's more of a threat to the region of these hobgoblins. So maybe we can go and do a little more personal requests to help, the keep out instead of trying to fight by ourselves.
The only problem is if you do that, then the GM makes the army bigger that comes to attack you.
I get that. I get
the GM.
What a dick.
It's just an option. It's just an option we never considered, and Godric thought of it on the fly while we were all talking, which was, obviously 2 weeks later. But
no, I think Kelly was right. We were talking about just letting
no, Kelly was
at least
right.
stop and buy it.
That's what we were thinking. But Godric thought of another idea while we were talking.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, I think Skeggy's got a point.
Yes,
if we amp up in power, it's going to equally amp up on the other side.
No, I get that. I'm just giving other options. Okay.
Apparently, he wants a war in this campaign.
We're still fighting 60 guys.
He has to be better than me.
The likelihood of them, what was it, the Duke or the Earl or whatever, rejecting the request then would be, we're asking for more. So
yes, you're right. You are right. But it's not just a threat to us. Like I said, it's a threat to the region and the kingdom. So maybe he would be more inclined to dispatch troops to help us defeat this, threat.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't feel like writing the letter because I already wrote that other letter that we're about to send with him.
No, don't send it with him. Just go.
He can only use his seal once a week, a fortnight.
The wax. We only can burn a candle every so often.
Yep,
because they're rare.
Once a fortnight. Sorry.
Oh well, 2
See,
weeks.
instead of being a brewmaster, you should have been a candle maker.
Yeah, no shit.
It was just a thought. If you guys want to completely reject that and not put it in a letter that you can write in 10 minutes, then that's fine.
I'm sorry. Were you talking?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Like in game time, like instantaneous, like in our time. Okay.
I feel like we should probably just concede so we don't have a butthurt Godric to carry along with us for the whole campaign.
Really? He's going to be butthurt no matter what we do. Hey, I got some ointment for that.
Yeah, ouch. No, ooh. Just ooh.
Let me call the
I need
ambulance.
a donut. Can anybody get me one of those little pregnancy donuts? My cheek's a little sore, dude.
So, Skaggy, you going to include that in your letter request for some armsmen to help support the keep?
It's a good idea.
The one thing that might really help with by doing that is if you guys want to leave the keep right now, you're leaving one person pretty much behind in it, which is Mia. Now, granted, she's a small army, but
No, it makes a lot of sense since we're leaving one person behind. So
I would go tell her of the plan that reinforcements might come here and help defend the keep and clear out surrounding areas. Meantime, we're gonna go try to find this weapon and meet them back here, and then maybe do a whole huge epic combative fight. I say it exactly like that too, because I feel like she would understand.
So, are you guys heading out north then?
Yeah, I would say.
Are you going to wait?
We're still
Now-
going north.
You had talked about going to Hamlet and seeing if anybody needed help there first. Are you going to just bypass that and try and, for the sake of time, just go north, or?
Yeah, I would
What's your
suggest that we have Tamarisk go by there and tell anybody that bring the.
I thought it was on the way, so we were just going to go together and then we continue.
Hamlet's south.
Oh,
We have to go
well,
north.
so it's on the way
there's
for
something on
the map.
way.
it's on the way for Tamarisk's journey.
Right, but not
But-
out of our.
Oh, okay.
Right,
okay,
right.
okay. Got it.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, are you pulling up a map, Kelly?
Yeah, I was going to see about pulling up a map for you guys. I think it was this map. And
I'm number one.
Are you really?
Look where you put me, dude.
Where did I put you?
Right next to the Granite Keep.
can you see if I'm sharing?
There is nothing on Fantasy Grounds, Kelly.
What's that?
Now, yep, there it is. Loading. I mean, granted, look, it's right here.
I know. I was like, oh wait, hold on, it's this way.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta
No,
go.
wait,
like-
it's this way.
Is this
No,
the
wait,
new
it's
content?
that way.
Is this the new content you got, Kelly?
No, this is just, and it's not one to share, or it's taking forever to load. Holy crap. Well, if the map ever comes up, it'll be fine. I'll show it to you. So for equipment, I would like you guys to take a look at what you have and put down whatever you would like on your sheets for the most part. Granted, it should be something you can actually carry. I don't think, you're going to be carrying two kegs for Godric, sorry.
No, that was in the wagon.
No.
That was in the wagon a long time
He
ago.
would be carrying 2 kegs if the GM didn't kill my fucking horse. Bullshit.
You're horny.
Okay, yeah, your horny's gone, dude. Sorry.
I can carry a keg. What's up? But
Gone but not forgotten. It made a good barbecue.
But then no double attack.
Mm-hmm.
No,
He
Messed
carries
up,
it in
Kelly.
between his thighs. He squeezes his thighs together and walks like this.
Why? I would
wobbles.
just make a strap for it. I could just carry it like over the shoulder. One.
Or your tail. You use your tail, but kind of just like.
I don't have a
Twist it.
tail.
Well, you don't. What kind of
He's
dragon
a
doesn't
punk
have a
bitch
tail?
Dragonborn. That's what he is.
Dragon.
Dragonborns don't have tails.
Well, you need to grow a tail,
Are you
bitch.
sure?
You need to learn. All of a sudden, he starts taking a shit and he grows a tail. Okay, that can happen.
Oh wow, they don't have tails. Huh.
I like how you looked it up.
There's a feat that they can take to get a tail.
Really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
That's awesome.
At least in 3.5 there was, yeah.
Well,
Or
Kelly said
4.5.
they're based on draconians, and draconians have tails. I know that.
Yeah, no, you can take a feat to get him a tail, and then you have a tail whip attack.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Well,
He also
Yeah.
has wings, but he's not a bitch. He's not a bitch sorcerer.
I'm not a
so-
sorcerer. I'm not a sorcerer, so I can't get wings.
so we do have water skins.
Damn.
No,
I know.
Why don't we have a bag of holding yet, Kelly? What the fuck's up with that, huh?
Huh? What?
No, we never worried about it because we had a horse. It never became a problem
Hold on,
until
hold on.
the GM killed the
We
horse.
kind of
Talking about the horse?
We kind of had a horse. We kind of had a pony. Okay. I mean, we kind of had
One
a
time.
little bit of both. So.
You didn't love him like I loved him.
Hey, do you remember that one time when we had an animal to carry shit? I don't.
Hey, aren't you kind of half animal? Just fucking have car carry all our shit.
So one
Well,
thing
I'm
I do
taking-
need to
Sure,
know.
could step on you.
No, everything I have, I can carry.
Yeah, same here. Everything I have except for the kegs. The kegs are gonna have to stay behind.
Well,
Or the barrels.
the
I mean.
kegs were with water that we don't know what it ever did, and Kelly never did anything with it. So.
Well, I can carry a keg.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I could
I
see
can
you
carry
walking
my
up to a
own
crypt with a keg like this and go, "Okay, guys, we're going in," and you put it down like.
Take a drink first.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Hold on, let me hit this.
yeah, bam. Fucking hell.
So Kelly, were you saying
So-
we're shopping? Like, or are you just saying like what
No,
are we
he's
bringing
just
with
saying
us?
we don't have a horse anymore. What the fuck can we carry?
Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let me see.
if
I
you
don't
want to put
think I
like
have-
ropes, if you want to put like ropes or candles or how many rations are you planning on taking with you? Those are the things that I'd like you to take a quick look at and think about. The keep has most of those things, so I'll let you take those from the keep without having to pay a whole lot or pay anything.
Do we need
If-
to have rations for every time we rest in order to get the bonuses, or like how's that work?
You should have rations, yeah, for however long you're planning on being out. And if you don't have rations, then if you go too long without food, you start starving and getting weak. And
Then
There's some
Godric
other
eats
things
a
I could do
quarter
to
of
you.
cars and he'll be fine.
So I'd like to go to the armory and look for any more like special bolts, the crossbow. See if there's anything there, or maybe load up on the crossbow, and then I don't know what's reasonable, like 5 rations each. Is that too much? I don't even know.
A ration, it says, will last 5 days, I think. Unless I'm
One
wrong.
ration?
I think. That's what it says, but I could be wrong. Or it could be rations for 5 days, one of the two.
usually it's a rations for a day, and usually they have a pack or something of rations that would last for a week. So if it's
I would like to take at least 2 weeks of rations. 'Cause
No,
typically-
the rations are per your size, so you don't need more because you're big. You'll just take one ration. for
No, you
you.
still want to take that much, though. I do as well because I'm gluttonous.
Man, we're gonna be out for 2 weeks.
yeah,
We
that's what
gotta
I
go
thought.
there and we gotta come back and battle whatever we're there with.
Yeah, so that's 2 weeks, at least 2
Man.
weeks. Plus, if we battle anything, that you might as well add at least half a week. So you need about 3 weeks of rations.
All the logistics that just got thrown onto us. This is crazy. Ugh.
Okay, so
Okay,
Kelly, I'm gonna get the bag of holding in the dungeon, and we don't have to fucking worry about this anymore.
Well, I'm gonna drop Skaggy, unless you want your Warhammer and one Scimitar back. I'm gonna drop them off in the armory. Is that okay?
You're muted, John.
probably a good thing.
Yeah. All
Not
of
that I
us,
can't carry it, but
all of us should be able to leave behind what we want. That's my expectation. Right?
Until the castle's under siege by acid and it's burnt down to the ground.
Hey, man,
Godric's wearing the new armor, right?
Yeah, yes he is. He's gonna obviously
Okay.
leave his old armor behind that he fucking paid money for,
Right.
but
Okay.
I have
That's
no
what I'm
idea what it
saying,
does,
man.
but I'm liking this sexy black S&M fucking leather I got on right now. So,
No hair.
yeah,
Wait, do you have like maybe little bits growing out now? Like,
I got stubble going on, like in my eyebrows.
yeah,
No,
the
those
5 o'clock
eyebrows
shadow.
those eyebrows are gone, man. They don't grow back from halflings, dude. It's a one-time thing. They're like baby teeth. Once you lose that shit.
You're an asshole.
All right.
Hallador's not even here. I can't even blame his ass. Fucking.
If I lose a horse, you lose a fucking beard. Eye for an eye.
Hallinor gets to turn into an eagle and just fucking
your
leave.
face.
Fucking bastard. All right.
All right. So what else, Kelly? We're taking 2 weeks of rations apparently.
I mean, literally,
Well, you guys
I
are
got
all-
like, I got.
It's gonna take us like what? You said like a week there and a week back without like that's like a straight travel, right?
Probably. Yep. You don't know exactly where you're going, but
I would say
Uh,
if we don't know where we're going, we need to take at least 3 weeks of rations just for the fact of if we get bogged down in a fight, if we get stuck somewhere or anything, we need to make sure that we have the rations.
Are we passing a town? We have any idea?
No, we don't have any idea where we're going.
How heavy is like 3 weeks of rations each, Kelly?
I think it's like 5 pounds for a week's worth. I
Okay,
think
so
is what
Car's
they had
carrying
said.
all of our rations.
So,
I'm carrying my rations, bitch.
I sneak mine into his bag.
Dude, it's gonna suck when you go to eat because it ain't gonna be there.
He's gonna realize he has like 18 weeks of rations.
I'm gonna be like,
whoa.
oh look, I got extra food. Arr, 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 arr.
Buffet.
so the first day out, you don't see hardly anything. I think everything is kind of run and fled with, and a dragon releasing its breath near here, kind of scared off everything. Anything with any kind of intelligence is laying low for a little bit. Even large predators.
Ooh.
And the second day goes, and it's pretty calm. Now I do have one question. Is Gail with you?
Who?
Gail?
Yeah.
No, I thought she left.
She was the wolf.
Oh, that's
Rain?
Ritosh.
No, not Rain. Rain was Tanris.
Who's Gail?
Gail is Ritosh's, isn't that?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know you named it.
I didn't know I named it either. When did I name it?
Gail, obviously, fucker.
No, I did not.
You named it Gale Force 9. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Damn!
He was obviously like drunk or something. Maybe it was when when you tried to get in on that like trip binge that Godric and I had. Maybe it was back then you named it.
Yeah,
No,
then
I think-
created a
I
shitty
think,
game called Firefly. And
I think our GM just named it because I was waffling, so that's fine.
Well, you got a name you want?
I didn't think about it, so we'll go with Gail.
No, go with like Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda, like Black Panther.
Yeah, dude, come on.
All right. All
Come
right,
on, give
yeah.
it a spicy
That's fine.
name. Come on. Come on.
Oh, your wolf's name is Rwanda. Okay.
No,
And
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda, not
I know,
Rwanda.
bitch. I'm being an asshole. Come
No,
on.
you're not. No, you're not. You messed up, and now we caught you.
No,
it's cool.
I knew.
It's cool.
I hate
All
you
right,
so much.
and the story continues.
All right, so we're traveling north, and Rwanda is next to Ritosh.
and Grinkle, of course, has joined you.
Yes, my buddy.
And
Oh, Grinkle's coming with us?
yeah, he was gonna come with.
Fucking sweet, dude.
Don't fuck with him, dude.
Oh no, I like Grinkle.
Well-
Grinkle's the shit, dude.
We better just keep Ritosh away from Grinkle.
So I got a question. Do we have like a glowing sword to let us know when hobgoblins are nearby or something?
Oh, that's what you're looking for.
Orcs.
And
by the way.
besides, it would be glowing all the time because Grinkle's with you.
Right.
He makes a
Want
point.
orcs, not hobgoblins.
Shut up, Car. I'm changing the lore.
No, you are wrong, and it wouldn't work because Ritosh is with us.
It would only half work.
So as
What
it's about the third day out, and you go over this little ridge, and there's a little narrow pass, and you're walking through it, and you hear some movement. Something, it's just a little bit out of the normal. Now you guys are somewhat noisy yourself, Especially that dwarf who keeps tripping over everything in his robes.
I know, he rolled a 1. You can see that.
That was a test roll
I know
at the
it was.
beginning before we
Get it out,
started.
man. Get it out.
Okay, so I'm tripping over
What's your
my
marching
robes.
order?
I'm in front.
So, were there any horses at the castle at all, or are we just
No.
no?
The
No,
dragon scared
Skag
us all.
died.
If there
No,
was.
they all got fucking eaten.
So you want Car in front, and then who?
I really like
I'll be
Car's
up there
behind,
with
so I'm
Car.
behind him.
The two little guys in the back, and I'll take back.
No. I'm behind Car. You know, he has my rations.
Yeah, I'm hanging out.
behind car.
I'm gonna hang out near Godric. Yeah.
I mean, I guess me and Skaggy are walking like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
We
And,
reconciled all that after I slapped the shit out of him. So,
Wrinkle?
Gringo's probably next to Car.
Yeah, he's probably hanging out with me because we're buds.
And last but not least, Ritosh.
Yeah, he's getting the rear.
Are we
Okay.
having a roll here? Is that what I'm feeling?
Oh, not yet, bud.
Just
So, Car, you spot a human kind of crossing through the woods a little bit. He's alone.
Okay.
okay.
I'm kind
Is,
of waiting. There should be more to this than he's just alone. That's what I'm waiting for.
He has looks like he's carrying something over his shoulders, and you can see the tip of a bow over his shoulder as well.
Okay. How
And
far
it
away
doesn't
is he?
look like he's noticed you quite yet. Oh, probably 60 feet in the woods.
60 feet. Okay. And it's just one person, or is it a group?
Yeah.
Just one? Okay. I will probably identify ourselves just for the fact of I'd much rather not get shot at in case he decides there's something he likes to shoot, like Grinkle. I don't want him to kill him.
So
What time of day is it?
Say what? I'm like thunder. Lightning?
yeah.
What time of day is it, Kelly?
It's not quite yet noon. You've broke camp a little
So he's
bit,
not hiding
been walking.
anymore.
So it's about 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, 9, 10 o'clock. Hold on. Is it 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock?
Sure. Check your
No.
watch.
Look at the sun. Look at the shadow.
We'll make it
Now
9.
Car no longer can see.
All right, continue on. So
Okay,
what are you? So Car, you're gonna yell at this human then.
Yeah.
What are you
I'm
gonna yell? What are you yelling out to this human?
Close the fridge.
How's it go there?
You say
Is
how's
that,
it go
that
there?
good human talk? Is that safe? Is that good human talk, guys? Yes? No?
So
I mean,
Car
you
tries to
speak
mimic a human and says, "How's it go there?"
I reckon it's all right, buddy.
No, this is
Thank you very
great.
much.
Actually, this totally
I can
makes
speak
sense.
common.
This
I can
totally
speak
makes
common.
sense.
I can speak common.
How's it go there? I don't want him to shoot you. God, I'm trying to help you guys.
I think
And
you
I
should say
go, it's doing,
Kind of, he
It's going
stops
well.
in his tracks.
How's it
He
go
stops in his
there?
tracks and looks up and flips back his cloak a little bit, and you can see one hand going to his waist, but he says, who are you?
My name's Carr. I am friendly. I am not here to harm you.
Sounds convincing.
At this time, do we see this guy as well?
So,
Who I'm with. Hold on. Is he just looking at me, or can he actually see everybody I'm with?
well,
At this point, I'm tapping Godric on the shoulder, and I'm just kind of like hunkering back, like further away from the situation.
Yeah, we're like trying to go into
You
the
want me
tree
to kill
line.
this guy? Come on.
We're trying to go to the tree line and shit. I'm gonna flank him. I'm like going into a flanking position.
you're diving into bushes. Well, it's
I'm gonna
thick woods here.
ready my crossbow.
I
And
will
so-
not draw a weapon because I'm trying to be that I am.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, fine.
So
No,
he sees-
Ritash, you're totally cool. Do what you're wanting because you're behind me. I'm in the front. I'm trying not to look like attacking.
and you're fully armored, right?
Yeah, I'm fully armed, so.
So,
But I'm not drawing a weapon. So my
So-
hands are not near my weapons yet.
what brings you to this area?
We are on. Oh shit! What's the name of the place we're going to, guys?
We're looking for the.
I'm not near you.
No. What I mean, I'm like, generally asking, what is the name of the place we're going? Because I forgot.
Looking for the tomb.
The tomb.
The dragon tomb.
Is that what it's called, Kelly?
Sure.
What?
We're going to find a tomb. We don't know what we're looking for. We heard a rumor
man, he's
about
messing
something.
with you.
I don't think I ever wrote
Kelly,
it
come
down.
on. And he goes,
What does your character say, Car? What does your character say?
so there's a big, so this poor
I'm
guy,
heading.
he sees a huge dragon guy in full plate standing next to a hobgoblin, saying, I'm here in peace. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, okay.
I
So
just collect slaves. You will be one of
And
the
sliding over to the side is a half-orc with a crossbow and another short guy in robes.
my friends are not. Please remove your hands from your weapons. We are on a. We are looking for the tomb of the dragon sword. Is that what we're looking? Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
We're looking for the dragon
This is
sword.
going to end in a battle at all.
If you notice, Car's charisma is 14. He's like a little.
I'm like,
Yeah, you
shit.
should make him roll for it. See if it gets any better, Kelly.
So you aren't familiar with the area?
No, we are not. That we are on our way north to find a tomb that has a sword that could help us defeat some hobgoblins.
As he looks down at Gringle.
Besides my friend here.
I'm not aware of any tomb around here that would have something like that, but you know, my uncle over at a tavern over here, he might have a good idea where you should go. Why don't you follow me over to it?
You guys up for some brewskis?
I mean, we're all drinking, I think, so.
Yeah. Car's been drinking since he left the fucking keep, so yeah, he's like, let's keep going. We're taking this party to the tavern.
road trip.
Can Skag? Well, I don't know what you use to try to detect like lying. I don't know if it's intelligence or wisdom. Can we like try to see if we feel like he's telling the truth?
Yeah, that's a good point. I could use some intelligence here. So I don't know though. I don't think I'm going to use any intelligence check because I'm going to trust this guy.
Okay.
Godric normally has a good read on people, but I'm in the bushes again, like, you know.
All right, I'm gonna follow this guy. I'm gonna say yes. We would love to talk to your uncle over a pint.
So as Car is walking up, I kind of tap him. I like run back up and I kind of tap him. I'm like, Car, just make sure he stays up in front with you.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the
No problem.
surroundings on where we thought he came from, and I'm seeing if anyone else is following him or kind of observing if anything. I feel the environment's off.
Yes. Yeah. My name's Jess. I was trying to do some hunting, but all I got's this little rabbit. It's hardly worth it.
Hey man, a rabbit's still a good meal for a day at least.
Yeah, I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we kind of noticed walking up here that all the animals and everything have kind of scattered off. You know what happened?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen much today. It's kind of sad. And Yeah, the town's just a couple hundred yards up here, and you're walking up a fairly worn path. Now it's not great, but not a lot of traffic.
Is it still kind of in our general direction, Kelly? I'd like to know if we're going off course or not.
I mean, he said a few hundred yards. It's nothing.
Yeah. All of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, a small ramshackle town of thatch roof buildings sits in a large clearing, but it's completely covered by a thick blanket of webs. As if dropped from the sky, the giant web drapes over a tall, trident-shaped structure in the town center, then out over the town's perimeter buildings before the stretching taunt to the ground. Jess stops dead in his tracks when he sees this. As you start looking around the webs, you can see numerous spiders the size of dogs crawling upon the web surface.
Ooh.
You don't see any people moving anywhere.
So I'm turning to Jeff and I'm like, Jeff, where the hell are you taking us?
Jess.
Jess.
I'm really far in the back, so I probably don't see this at the point.
I am
You can
drawing
see as you
both my scimitar's.
as you turn to look at him, you can see an expression of horror on his face. He mutters a quick prayer to a god, and he drops the rabbit, pulls his bow, and starts running, kind of crab walking sideways around the edge of the web, looking for a way in.
I'm going to follow Jess.
Yeah, I'm pulling my crossbow out and I'm following also. Is it like we can see at the entire town, Kelly, immediately, or is it even larger than what we can see? Like, I guess, how big is this place?
This place is not, it's a large clearing, but all in told, buildings from where you can see.
Do we have a map by any chance?
Yeah, and I was trying to share it, and I've hit share.
Still nothing.
Still.
And
Can you,
I'm
do
not
you think
sure
if you
what
log
it
out
is.
and log back in, do you think
No,
it might
because
not?
that's going to log me out if he logs out.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, he can, but it's gonna boot me too.
Well, I mean, will it take it a minute to, for us to get back on, on the map side? That's
And I mean, that's all right. Well, let's use our mind. Let's use our heads for
Theater
now.
of mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so
in the very center of town, what you can tell, even though it's kind of a web, well, you can't see a whole lot because it's all under this big, it's like a blanket, okay? But the town itself, the clearing is probably only 100 feet by 100 feet. I mean, size of a football field, that's not even.
So they probably
That's
don't have
what
an
the town would
alchemist,
fit
is
in.
what you're saying. It's probably just
Yeah.
some people with a tavern.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to once I come up to this web and see everything going on, I'm gonna kind of yell up. I still don't know this guy's name yet. I'm gonna be like, "How long did you say you were gone from your village?"
He went out. He left late last night and was trying to hunt early in the morning, pre-dawn.
So
Whoa.
this happened in a matter of hours.
this happened within 12 hours then.
He finds within a few minutes, he finds a big hole about 5 foot, 5 feet in diameter that he can make it through.
So hold on. So we see this hole. I grab him for a second. I say, hold on. So spider webs, if I've learned a little bit about them over the years, they tend to burn really easily. So, I don't know. I'm like, that's kind of what I'm saying, man. I think we need to get some burning hands going on. But here's the thing. Before we get the
He
burning
turns to you and
hands,
Let's go. I'm ready.
No burning.
before
He
we
goes,
get the burning
"It'll
hands
set
going.
the houses on fire.
So wait,
Thatch roofs.
so the spider webs are directly on top of all the houses.
It's like blanketing everything.
So Kelly,
So-
as they do this, as they're sitting there talking, I reach out and I start plunging like a fucking spider web purposefully.
Oh, you fucking dickhead.
You're a little bit surprised.
I like how everybody's like, oh, fucker. Like,
I
It's
start
not.
playing the shit like a guitar. Ding 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 ding. Like,
You realize it's not very sticky though. The webs are kind of dried out, so it's not.
so the sun is kind of
It's
dried
not
out,
gonna. You aren't gonna get stuck in the webs necessarily. He goes,
in the opening. So how big is this opening? You said it was like 5 feet.
yeah.
So like, is that 5 feet wide or 5 feet tall?
It's a circle about 5 feet tall and just about. So a human could get through it, crouching and ducking just a little bit. Most humans could slide their way through it. For you, you're going to be bent almost over double, but you can get through it. And once underneath, it's like going under a blanket. There's not many webs between the buildings. It's kind of like a blanket above you now. And you can see, as you pass between the first two buildings, what's holding the center of this all up is a ship. There is a
Kind of ship.
like a one that goes out in the water ship.
yes, with 3 masts, the center mast being the tallest, and it's holding the center of the web up.
Wow.
And
So you're
2
talking
other
about like a
masts.
cotillion or what?
So it is about
Gal-
a
gal-
60-foot long, 3-masted ship.
Okay.
So I grabbed Jess again, and I'm like, man, do you know anything about what's going on here?
He goes, I gotta go find Patience. I gotta find Patience. I gotta
Who's
make sure
Patience?
she's okay.
I'm sure everyone's dead. I'm sure there's not going to be any patients to heal.
No. Hold on. If it's
Wait,
spider,
but who's Patience, and where are they?
Said she lives right over here with her dad.
So can you tell us, Kelly, what's like right over here? Like where is he pointing? Is it right next to us or across the block
Basically,
behind the ship?
it's on the far side of the ship. You've come in, basically from the northeast into here. You had to circle around a bit to get into this valley. And you squeeze between a couple of buildings. And in the center of town is this 60-foot long ship. And about 15 feet from its back, the very back part, is a building. There's a circle of buildings around this ship, each about 10 to 20 feet away from the edge of the ship where it's at. And he's pointing at that building right over there is where she's at. And it's directly on the far side of the circle, if you will, from where you're at. Has a big C on it, in case you want to know. No, that's what it's labeled on the map.
So I'm assuming I'm behind Skaggy. I'm gonna kind of pull Skaggy and go, what the fuck are we doing here?
And most of these buildings are, they're not real big. They're 10 by 10 little shacks, 15 feet. So they're not big buildings.
Like, yeah, I grabbed Skaggy and
How
I'm
many
like, we have our own
spiders
problems.
are there?
we haven't seen any, have we?
Yes,
But
you've seen.
they were the size of dogs.
Yes.
Oh, the size of dogs. That's right. I'm sorry.
So I turned to
There's at least a
Godfrey.
dozen, probably more.
I turned to Godfrey because all this is going on, and I'm like, sounds like an adventure, man. I don't know.
And they're all just, what are they doing while we're like walking around? Are they just,
So right now, most of them seem to be fighting each other and not paying a whole lot of attention to you.
Okay, so if they're
let's follow
fighting,
this guy. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna head towards the ship because just for the fact of if that's the ship that, because there's no reason why a ship should be in the middle of the land, correct? That's probably what the spiders use as their main like hub, I'm gonna guess. That's where I'm going to head.
I want to follow Jess.
I don't want to be here at all. Godric does not want to be here at all.
Well, you got to pick your pattern because guess what? You're already here.
I'm barely here though.
Are you gonna follow Halloran?
Come on, Goose. Where you going, Goose? Where you
I
going?
turn into an eagle and I
follow
fly the
Halloran.
fuck away.
So Godric runs out the tunnel.
Yeah, I sing a serenade song and fucking Hallinor comes and he picks me up and just fucking takes me off.
I think Kelly should let you fly away, and then you'll get stuck in the spider web all the way at the top.
I would say Hallinor can navigate his way through web, but this is Hallinor, so yeah.
Man, I
So-
even imported this whole map. It was
Back
nice.
with the party. So
Jess and Howard, Jess and Skaggy are going for patience. Carr is checking out the ship. What are you doing?
Ritosh.
Oh, I'm going with I'm going with you guys. I'm going to with Jess. I don't know you. I thought you were here. Yeah.
So
I don't
Jess,
care about patience. I'm going to the ship because there's a ship in the middle of the fucking thing. As much as as much as I fight with
Come on.
Carr, I respect
Hang on a
Carr,
second. So you guys are by the very first buildings as you come in. You've only gone in about 15, 20 feet. As you're trying to get the lay of the land, you've counted at least a dozen spiders hanging on the webs above you. So far, none of them seems to have been paying you attention to you. Now, in front of you is a big ship that has, it looks like there's a stables on the side of it, there's a door, and there's a sign on the side that says Good Fortune. That's the name of the ship, the Good Fortune. And on your right is a building that's about 15 by 15. There's about 2 feet between it that you guys could just slide through, and another pair of buildings that are a little bit larger. As you're standing there, you're starting to get the smell of burnt flesh coming from one of the buildings. Not so pleasant. To get to the house that Jess wants to go to, you're going to have to go the length of the ship, which is about 60 feet, and then just beyond the tip of the mast is a small building on the far side, and he said that's where he's going. So, because if you're coming, let's go. And so he's starting across there. So who is going with him? Right now there's Jess, and he's followed by Carl. Were you going with him, or were you going to the Good Fortune?
I'm going to the Good Fortune. Ritosh and Skaggy are going with Jess. Godric and Carr are going to the ship.
And
To the Good
Godric wants to
Fortune.
burn these spider webs to the fucking ground. Just saying.
Amen, brother.
I mean,
Amen.
it's a 100-foot village. Let's burn this shit to the ground, dude. Then loot the ship. Let's do that.
That doesn't always end well, dude. I'm just pulling that one out. That doesn't end well.
Just make sure
I'm
you're
telling
outside
you
of the
what
spider
Godric
web.
wants to do.
So let's follow. So what's going on, Kelly?
So you guys are stopping, and I guess Grinkle is going to stop. He's going to stick with Carr for right now, and you guys are stopping at the side of this ship. Let me get you a decent description of that.
If I can find a crack in the ship or something, I want to try to find that guy.
It is a grounded ship. It's 3 masts complete with a crow's nest, prop up the web like poles in a gossamer circus tent. Permanent additions have been built out from the hull, but is unmistakably a breached vessel, forecastle, rails, and all. A richly carved gold-leafed sign reads, "The Good Fortune."
Just lying to everybody.
So, there is a big hole in the side of the hull that is a door heading into the Good Fortune. So you're going to go in?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right behind Carr. I'm fucking. Yep.
Okay.
I got Grinkle behind me. Well, as much behind me as he can be.
No, Grinkle's between us.
No, Grinkle's not between us.
Audrey, Wrinkle, and Carr are going in, and
Bullshit. Grinkle's gonna die.
there's the The three of you are in there. Skaggy, Ritosh, and Jess are going to keep going towards the other building. Okay? So we'll go with what's going inside for a little bit. There's a guy standing behind the bar. He has a commanding presence. He's got chainmail shoulders on. He's got leather armor underneath that, tall leather boots that go up to his knees. He happens to have he has a large dagger, and you can see near him behind the bar, leaning against the back wall, is a large longsword. But he looks at you guys with a bit of surprise. So where did you boys come from? Also in the room are two other older gentlemen. One of them is got quite a few scars along his face and arms. And the other one has a mess of misshapen tattoos all over his wrinkly frame. His face is tattooed, his arms.
That's Ritosh and Skaggy.
Yeah, we came here with Jess. We're trying to find patients, and we just want to know what's going on.
Well, this is what's in the ship. You guys, Skaggy and Ritosh are going to have to wait a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
This is for Godric and Carr, who are going.
That's what I thought.
Inside the ship? I thought this was inside.
No, this is in the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, this is through the hull going in. This is the bar.
Right.
Well, Carr's leading the way, so he sees these guys first. I think he's a little frozen over there, but
I think he is frozen.
he's been in that
Isn't
same
Grinkle
position
with
for
you?
like 5 minutes.
No.
Wrinkles with you guys, right?
Yeah, Grinkle is fucking behind me.
So
Okay.
I can wait
Shut up.
until Carr comes back.
No, he's here.
We'll flip over.
His video's just frozen.
Can you hear us, Carr?
Maybe.
I don't hear him either.
He's lagging.
So
All right, so that's what we see. Flash to the other group.
flashing to the other group. You see a small thatched hut with the door wide open. As those three break off to go in there, you see an old man with salt white beard. Look out! He looks up through a spyglass at the spiders, and then he runs back inside. And that puzzles you a little bit, and you go a little bit. Jess starts moving forward, and just as you're getting to there, he steps out. He goes, "Oh, hi, Jess!" And he pushes up kind of to the side, starts to look at the.
Whoa. Okay, we have lost the broadcast. I guess I'm the only one here. Something happened to Skype. It's probably on my end. I am getting a call. I apologize.
Did that just drop for everyone?
Yeah, the call just dropped for everyone.
Sweet.
So, I apologize. We are reconnecting. Not sure really what happened there. Trent is MIA, and Kelly's here. There. Nope. Here. There we go. Somebody ping Trent?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm not hearing from him.
Call failed. His internet could have just shit out.
Could have, yeah.
And Ritosh just left, so yeah. So after 2 weeks, we come back to fail.
I'm listening. I'm just not. I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I think you're acting right now.
So that's okay. He can hear us. He can figure out what's going on. I can keep describing what's going on.
Okay.
So,
So we walk around and we're trying to go get patients and we run across this guy.
and Jess goes, "Is patient still here?" He goes, "Yeah, she's inside." And so he goes inside and
Hello?
Whoa, sorry
Man.
about that, guys.
What is going on?
Am I in
Did you guys get dropped
calls
again?
right now?
Nope, I just called in.
Okay.
Did you guys get dropped again? Did you drop, John?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Something's going on with Skype tonight.
Did all of you guys upgrade because there was an update to Skype?
I forgot.
No, I did not.
You should probably do that before we try to continue forward.
I didn't do it either, but let's keep meshing.
If it's a problem, it would have made us
Yeah.
updates, right?
Not necessarily, man.
Yeah.
That stuff is really glitchy.
Trent, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you just had a frozen face. It's like you're just like,
Yeah, it was literally like that.
Yeah,
It was
dude, you
pretty
were just
funny.
like,
It was pretty funny.
How come I don't see?
What can I
don't
say?
see,
I'm a happy
so-
guy.
I mean, so the update only took me. It didn't even take me like 5 minutes to do. So I mean, I'd rather you guys just take 5 minutes doing it now than
well, it's
keep
gonna
having
fuck up a lot of
issues.
stuff on my end. So
any more than it already has.
yeah, it's so much fucking trouble to set all this shit up. It really is. It's not trouble.
Okay.
It's just a lot of shit to do. And you guys can't see my screen anymore, can you?
Nope, I don't see you.
There you go.
Nope.
Welcome back.
Yep. Is Kelly on?
yep, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Mine's updating right now, actually.
And he's gone. I love how mine's updating, right? You know you're downloading something,
Your
right?
house rocks
You know
away.
that's killing your internet connection?
I have a really good internet connection, actually, so this should not affect me downloading
Yeah,
anything.
you know you're gonna have
No.
to restart fucking Skype, right?
Right. Yep.
Oh, shit, I didn't think of that.
Yep.
My name is Dumas. Oh. So I'm following the dumbass into the ship. Okay.
So we may or may not lose Trent here in a couple minutes.
Give me a minute.
All right. So, are you going to? Where would you guys like to go now? Would you like to go with Jess, or would you like to go to the ship? Which one do you want me to describe next?
I know Godric and I were at the ship, and you were describing us entering the ship with the guy asking us how we got there. And then when my screen froze, you switched to Skagging and Ritosh, going to the, where, what's her name was?
Patience.
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 So, in the ship, there was not only the one guy, but there were two others. One of them
Thank you.
has tattoos all over his face and arms. On his wrinkly frame, as it was described, he's quite a bit older. And the other guy has a lot of scars all over his arms and his face, and he has quite a few. Looked like he got worked over by something pretty bad. So those are the three people in the ship, and he's like, "Now, where did you boys come from?"
And I said, from outside. I just walked right in.
And should we
Bingo.
try the sharing the screen again, or
We should be, is it not? Oh, you're talking about from Fantasy Grounds.
yeah?
Yeah, here we go. There you go. It is loading. Nothing is showing.
Maybe. Man, did you test your connection with that at all?
Fantasy Grounds?
Early? Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know how you test your connection with it, but
You were able to see, like, Godric, your own character sheet?
yeah, I can see my own shit.
Okay. Then I am certainly...
Oh, it says it's done loading, but
Huh.
but it's still gray. It's not showing shit. We might have to just do theater of mind tonight, guys.
Lame. No, just kidding.
And then car goes away again.
No, just kidding.
It just glitches out and it stays like that for an hour. It's like, oh shit. Oh my god.
Try one more.
This is what you get when you try to play D&D on St. Patty's Day, okay? Fucking a bunch of drunk assholes trying to figure out how Skype works. The call dropped yet. I don't know.
Take one more peek at the map. See if you can do it.
Alright, let's see. It's great.
Did it load? No.
Oh,
Damn.
there's
Okay.
like 3 things going on, Kelly.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm closing out all the windows, so I see the blank dragon skin background thing.
Okay. Now you see the main thing. Okay, well that's good. Let's go back to this one.
I need more ice. I shall return.
It's trying.
Oh well. It's trying. I'm trying to force it, but it's not liking it right now.
All right.
That might be something he has to do an update on his too. We'll see. In the
You have to do
meantime,
an
sorry,
update.
you're gonna have to just imagine this. Let's go with the crazy guy who keeps writing notes about the spiders.
All right.
The daughter. Jess goes in and finds out that she's okay. And it's a small building. It's only it's fairly small inside. There's a table with a big pile of papers, and you can see an inkwell, and he keeps scribbling notes on it, and there's 2 beds, one that's his and one for patients. And
Close the back window.
there's not enough room quite for everybody in there. And as you're looking in there, let's see, let's give, and this is Skaggy and Carr.
Retosh.
Oh, now he's gone?
Skaggy and
Jesus. We are having the best time tonight, guys.
So, Kelly.
and a web comes down and hits Skaggy.
What? I didn't even get to roll for this? What?
Make a dex check.
Okay.
You
I
failed.
gotcha.
Alright, so now what? Like, what do you mean a web hits me? Like, what are we talking about? Like a little, like some Spider-Man spooge? Or are we talking like a friggin' blanket?
I'm talking about let me look at this guy.
Fuck, dude. Holy shit. Holy crap. Skype is acting up. Hey, Guys, give me a second here. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
re-log into everything. I'm gonna hopefully help fix this.
Okay. We'll give a second here.
I mean, you guys can continue with Skaggy and Retosh, but give me a second
Well,
here.
Retosh isn't even here. Oh.
What the fuck happened? So I'm by myself. Hello. I'm gonna go offline for like 2 seconds, and we'll be right fucking back.